as a referral comes through your primary care physician, or if you self-refer, one of the things that they do is they have a team that actually helps draw in that information from your primary care physician. So that team will consist of nursing. It also consists of secretaries and schedulers and nurse practitioners like myself. What we do is we get that information so when that you arrive, that the surgeon or the physician has reviewed that information, and then you can make a care plan together with that physician, so that we try to get the medical records and have a good plan of care at least started in our mind. One thing people that come to the University Hospital do worry about is parking, and we do have a valet system here now that works both at the clinic and at the main hospital, so that it's easier access for you and family members, maybe if you're in a wheelchair, etc. That just makes it a lot easier. Also, if you want to walk, the parking lot is only half a block away, and it's got tunnel access, so in the wintertime you won't be cold. So it's actually really quite easy. Every day this physician will round and discuss your care with you, and supposedly you were sleeping or you felt like you didn't have the answers to that question that you had earlier in the day. There are multiple team members with that physician, so myself, like a nurse practitioner or another physician, will come by if you have special questions that you need addressed later in the day. We can come by and talk to them. If you have family members that need to be called, maybe they're out of state and just want an updated plan of care, that phone number can be left and we can definitely call and discuss the plan of care with that family member as well. A lot of times when you come into the hospital, we always think about medicine or we think about the surgery, but we don't want to also forget about the mind and the soul. And so people have different needs that they'd like. Maybe they want massage therapy, or maybe aromatherapy that sounds good to help you sleep at night. Or maybe you've been depressed and you need help with maybe a psychologist or a psychiatrist to help you through the depression of illness, or maybe loss of a loved one, or financial problems. And if you do have problems financially or maybe issues with insurance, there's a social worker that's there 24 hours a day that also can help you with any of those individualized needs. So when you're discharged from the hospital, we have a really nice printout that goes through all your medications, and it talks to them as far as medications that you had maybe prior to surgery, or these are the medications that we want you to take after your discharge. So it's very clear, and it says, please take this medication now that you're home. Don't continue these medications that you had prior to your hospitalization. So it definitely goes through those things. It also will have your follow-up care appointments on it. It'll go through your dressing changes on it. And then there's a nurse, and then there's also a lot of times a practitioner like myself that will go through that plan of care with you at the time of discharge. I also recommend, if it's possible, to have an additional family member there, because if you've ever been to the hospital, you know that a lot of times it's hard to absorb all that's been given to you, even at a pre-op appointment or post-op. So it's nice to have another set of ears or family member, if at all possible, when you discharge or are admitted to the hospital. And then if you have maybe multiple medical problems, say you came in for an aortic valve surgery, but you were having problems with seizures or something else like that, there are multiple specialties here at the university that we can tap that are some of the best in the world that we have access to at our fingertips, that we can help to direct your care and make it specialized for you.